Hey, and welcome to Approved AF, the licensing podcast, the show where we break down what it really takes to get licensed, build a mortgage business, and level up all the way. I'm Catalina Stepanoff from licensingstore.com, and today we're talking about what comes next after you get a company license approved. You got the green light, now what? In this episode, I'm walking you through the exact first steps every new broker should take without getting overwhelmed. Whether you just got the approval this week or if you're planning ahead, this is for you. Let's get into it. Take a second to celebrate. Seriously, this is a big deal. Most people don't realize how much it takes to get a company approved in the NMLS, especially if you are getting approved in more than one state. So, grab a drink, take a selfie, and tell yourself congratulations because you're officially a business owner. And now, once the confetti settles, the first real move is to verify your licensing information. Log into the company NMLS and check your company's name for spelling and grammar and punctuation, the company's address, including the suite number, the email listed to receive emails from the regulators, and the phone number you're showing correctly. This is a monumental piece of the foundation. If anything is incorrect, now is the time to clean it up. Some states do require an advance change notice, or as we call it, an ACN, if any of this information is off. If you went through a company like ours, licensingstore.com, for the licensing process, then this is something that we would have gone through with you during the application process. Next, let's talk business basics. Make sure that your LLC or your corporation is active and in good standing with the Secretary of State where it was formed and any other Secretary of States where you're planning on doing business and being licensed. If you're using a different name, say a DBA or a trade name, whatever it may be, you will need to make sure that these DBAs, trade names, are also filed with the Secretary of State's properly and listed in your NMLS account. You should already have your articles of formation and a matching EIN letter from the IRS. Keep these documents together and in a safe, secure location to be referenced at later dates for other company applications that you may proceed with in the future. You will also need to make sure that you take your EIN in order to open up a business bank account. Keep that money separate. That part is super quick and super important. Open a separate business bank account. You'll need your license, your articles of incorporation if you're an LLC, or your articles of formation, and your EIN. Keep your personal and business funds separate. Trust me, your future you will thank you. Start working with an accountant from day one to see what you will need to set aside in anticipation for your taxes. They may even recommend opening up a separate business bank account, one for regular operating expenses and one to set aside money for taxes. Now let's talk branding. You don't need a perfect logo and it doesn't need to be anything fancy on day one, but you do want to protect your brand. Grab your domain name. Keep it registered quick so no one else can get it. Even if you don't build a full website yet, you'll still want to hold on to that URL. Set up a business email, ideally with the same domain so that it's all cohesive, and secure your social handles on things like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, even YouTube, or TikTok, depending on what you're comfortable with. Even if you don't utilize all these platforms at once, it will ensure that you have cohesive branding on all your platforms so you're easy to find, and it will also make sure that no one else can take that name. Let's talk compliance. I know I use the word compliance and I've lost some of you right there, but Stick with me. Hear me out. Compliance is so important to your company and as you grow it out. So my advice is that you start building out your company's policies. This doesn't have to be a 30-page binder of policies and plans and templates and all of that, but it should involve holding some of the basics. This is going to include your AML and BSA policies, your quality control policy, remote work policy if that's applicable to you, and it's also going to need IT security policy and your basic business plan. These things can all be updated and actually should be updated as you grow and progress and things change, but you want to start somewhere and you want to keep it all together. Another aspect to the compliance conversation is going to be in your loan file data. So as you're using your CRMs and your LOS systems, your loan operating systems, whether you choose to use Arrive, LendingPad, or another software, make sure that your data stays clean and consistent. Move it to the next milestone and close them out when they need to be closed out. Keeping clean data is happy data. This will become instrumental to your reporting timelines and the information that you give into the MCRs. Speaking of MCRs, make sure that you have your deadlines marked on your calendars. Don't wait to the last minute to file your state-specific reports or your MCR reports. So dependent on where you are licensed at, some states have additional reports besides your annual renewals at the Secretary of State level. They will have additional state-specific reports. But regardless of whether you closed a loan or not, now that you are licensed, your MCRs, mortgage call reports, will be due quarterly. And dependent on if you are a broker or a lender, will determine how much information the MCR is needing in order to get filed. Okay, so far, to recap, we have handled celebrating your success and verifying that the NMLS is correct. We've talked about making sure that you are in good standing at the Secretary of State level, opening up a business bank account, grabbing your domain names, and setting up some light compliance. Now, you don't need to launch a full-blown marketing campaign or spend thousands of dollars on your marketing just yet, but you do want to let people know that you exist, that you're open, and that you are ready for business. So take a second, get onto those URLs that you claimed, update your LinkedIn and your Instagram bios, post something that's short and fun and kind of embodies the essence of your company. Officially approved and ready to help clients in such and such a state with your NMLS number, using your full legal company name, something along those lines so that people can know that you exist and how to get in contact with you. Reach out to a few people, personal contacts, your realtor relations, and just maintain those relationships. Have a casual conversation. You're not begging for business, but you are letting them know and putting your name out there. And that's it. This isn't about being perfect. It's about doing a few smart things early on so you're not scrambling later. This is about setting you and your team up for future success. If you found this helpful, do me a favor. Send this episode to someone that you know who's thinking about launching their own shop. And when you're ready for help with licensing, renewals, or growing across state lines, you know where to find us, licensingstore.com. Thanks for tuning in. All right, that'll do it for us here at Approved AF, the licensing podcast. If you like what you heard, hit subscribe so you don't miss another episode. Head on over to licensingstore.com if you want help getting licensed, staying compliant, or growing without the chaos. And share this with a friend if they're ready to level up too. Follow along because every episode will get you one step closer to being Approved AF.